Which loss almost destroyed Judy Sheindlin? Why did Judy leave her first husband? And how did Judge Judy become so popular? Hi, let's start. The Real Judge, the Real Cases. It might sound unbelievable nowadays, but there was a time when Judy Sheindlin actually judged cases. So was she so stern even then?
I'm speaking. When I'm speaking, you don't.
Yes, she earned a reputation as a tough judge, known for her quick decision-making. She hasn't changed at all.
This is not a legal game, counselor. This witness may not have a terrific memory, but I've got a very good memory, sir.
From the very beginning, Judy had to be strong to succeed. Like many women of her time, Judy Blum received a Bachelor of Arts, but was dreaming of something bigger. It was the 60s, the era of second-wave feminism, when many women tired of their roles of housewives and tried to take charge of their own lives. Since Judy was dreaming about becoming a senator, she had to attend a law school. So Sheindlin decided to begin her career at American University's College of Law, where she was the only woman in a class of over 100 students. We can only imagine how difficult it was for Judy to succeed among so many men. However, she not only earned her Juris Doctor degree in 1965, but she also earned honorary Doctor of Law degrees from Elizabethtown College in Pennsylvania, New York Law School, and University at Albany, SUNY. She was unstoppable. Judy began to practice as a corporate lawyer for a cosmetics firm, but left the unsatisfying practice to raise her 2 children. However, she stepped away from household chores after a couple of years and became a prosecutor for the family court system. Her strong personality and flawless reputation impressed the mayor of New York City, Ed Koch, and she rose to the position of supervising judge. The big loss, the big success. In 1990, Sheindlin lost her father, and it was a true shock for the judge. It affected not only Judy's career, but also her personal life, practically ruining her marriage. What exactly happened? We will tell you about Judy's tough personal life later. Her career path also changed a lot. She focused even more on justice, and soon afterwards, she unexpectedly became a media personality. After almost 20 years of a prominent career, in 1993, Los Angeles Times ran an article about the sarcastic judge who was always ready to make the world a fairer place. "I can't stand stupid, and I can't stand slow," she told the LA Times. "I want first-time offenders to think of their appearance in my courtroom as the second worst experience of their lives, circumcision being the first." But many solid politicians didn't like Sheindlin's straightforward way of judging. Many believed that she would be fired, that Judy's behavior was too bold for a judge. That lady, size 1 odd youngster mentioned in the article, is a monster. Often rude, Judy Sheindlin scorched people with insults, leaving them speechless.
You want to go into that nonsense? I'm all yours.
The article probably became the reason why Judge Judy became so popular. Her forthright manner led her to TV, where she firstly appeared on CBS's 60 Minutes. The show made Judy Sheindlin extremely popular with all her insults, sarcasm, and even rudeness. This led to her first book, Don't Pee on My Leg and Tell Me It's Raining, published in 1996. The same year, she ended her impressive judge career and was ready to become a superstar. A silver anniversary, a gold mine. It's been 25 years since Judge Judy first premiered on CBS, and it became a hit immediately. Moreover, the show has remained popular for all these years, never losing its fans. In addition, the show has been the highest-rated court show for every season it has been on the air. During all these years, 10 million viewers have watched Judge Judy, and there's a good reason why. Judy Sheindlin has been real for all these years, judging on-screen people with real problems. Judge Judy won 3 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Legal Courtroom Program, becoming one of the most memorable and iconic daytime programs.
Listen to me. I'm older, smarter. If you live to be 120, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger.
The 3rd season of Judge Judy was truly remarkable, with incredible ratings, surpassing both The Jerry Springer Show and The Oprah Winfrey Show, becoming the highest-rated daytime television program for the first time. Believe it or not, Judy Sheindlin is the highest-paid personality on television, earning $47 million a year.
They don't keep me in this job, Mr. Saros, because I'm young and lithe and beautiful.
Do you think she works 5 days a week to achieve this result? The current deal was signed in 2015, and it includes only 52 working days a year for Judy. The other 304 days, Judy Sheindlin lives in her gorgeous mansion in Newport, Rhode Island. Her home, known as the Birdhouse Estate, named by former owner and late Campbell Soup heiress Dorrance Hill Hamilton, was going for $12.5 million. But Judge Judy got a massive discount. What was the final sale price? Only $9 million, which Judy earns in just 10 days of working. In addition, she earned an extra $95 million in 2017 when she sold the library of Judge Judy episodes to CBS. Her net worth has to be impressive, huh? The TV judge has an estimated net worth of $420 million according to Forbes, beating even Ellen with her $330 million. A victimless hobby, a prestigious job. She has an incredible career, but what about Judy's personal life? Judy Sheindlin's love life has been full of drama. She was always inspired by her parents' 49-year marriage, speaking about them with tears in her eyes. In an interview with Objectified, she wasn't shy about sharing her feelings that it was her father who told Judy that sometimes she has to go against the world. She even used to wear his glasses for the first couple of years in court, until they became too weak for her. Judy is already well into her 44th year of marriage with Jerry. However, it isn't the first marriage for the TV judge. Many years before, she was the wife of fellow prosecutor Ronald Levy, who believed Judy's career was just a hobby. Oh, how wrong he was. Judy knew that she could have both a career and family, which was extremely important to her. In college, when other girls were talking about boys and marriage as their only goal, Judy wanted something more. But she also wanted children, and it was time to marry. When Judy met Ronald Levy, he was a nice guy and a good dancer, so 21-year-old Judy Blum said yes to him. Despite her big ambitions, the future TV judge didn't like her first job in a cosmetics firm. So she did what many young women did in the 60s when they hated their job. Judy left work to start a family. She and Ronald had 2 children, and Judy stayed at home for a couple of years, playing housewife. However, Judy found this kind of life very boring. She started to watch soap operas and forgot about all her big ambitions.
So I said, this is not what I studied for 7 years for. Something has to happen in my life before the children go to college.
She didn't regret her 7 years of staying at home. She just understood that it wasn't working for her. According to Judy, her first husband was a lovely man, but he always thought of Judy's career as a whim. So it was time to divorce and go their separate ways, despite all the fear Judy had. A new day, a new way. Shortly after, Judy found her true love in a bar. Jerry Sheindlin recalls their impressive meeting in an interview with the Los Angeles Times. He was chatting with a New York Times reporter when Judy entered the room, poked her finger in Jerry's face, and asked teasingly, "And who is this?" He fondly recalls telling her, "Lady, get your finger out of my face." They have been together ever since, through thick and thin. Judy proposed to Jerry. Yes, you heard that right. And the two were married in 1977. They built a great support system for each other and were a perfect couple until the awful tragedy struck. Judy was extremely close to her father, and he was her greatest supporter. In 1990, at the age of 70, Murray Blum died, and it almost destroyed Judy Sheindlin and her marriage to Jerry. Judy's mental health fell apart, and she decided to leave Jerry and divorce him. However, it was impossible for them not to be together, so the couple reunited the next year. "I missed Jerry," she explained to Objectified. "I missed him, and I really found out. This is not to denigrate your species. Actually, most men are alike." Apparently, their separation only made the marriage stronger, and they are still together after 30 years of marriage. From Judge Judy to Judy Justice. Recently, Judy Sheindlin shocked the world in her interview with Ellen DeGeneres. The 25th season of Judge Judy will be the last one, and the iconic show will come to an end. Does that mean Judy is leaving television? Definitely not. Her new show, Judy Justice, will premiere the next year, and we can still watch Judge Judy reruns. We still don't know many details about the upcoming and sure-to-be popular show, but we do know that it will air on IMDb TV, Amazon's free, ad-supported streaming platform. I'm over the moon to be in business with Amazon Studios, and continuing this incredible journey with them on a new platform is so exciting, said Sheindlin. According to Judy, she's yelled at her husband Jerry for years because of his endless orders on Amazon. However, after she signed the deal with Amazon, she apologized to Jerry. Are you looking forward to watching Judy Justice? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.